Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Stream of Stupidity podcast hosted by me, Vincent.
I'm Pablo.
I'm Tim.
I'm Felix.
Let's keep going.
Keep going, keep going. You got this.
Keep going.
He's got a script. He's been practicing all day. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, just ignore that laughter,
Okay.
by the way. And yeah, this is basically just a podcast where we kind of just talk about things random stuff that we're interested in, as well as the topics that you viewers suggested us to talk about. So, before we continue, if there's anything you guys want us to talk about, make sure to comment under at Stream of Stupidity. And make sure to subscribe for future contents. And without further ado, let's get on with it. So, wow. We have a full team here today.
Mm.
Like that
Yeah,
probably-
first time.
Wow. My gosh. It's a tie squeeze. It's from the
Yeah.
last one, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it is kind of...
It's a little
It's
cozy.
it's very very cozy. We have the door open because it's so hot in here.
Because of this.
Because Can you show him your guns, bro? You did you went to rock climbing, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
Bouldering, it was
yeah.
bouldering.
Yeah,
It was
bouldering.
a good. It was a first time actually, and we literally went from beginner, like, cause they have different colors, right?
Mm.
So you
Mhm.
have like orange, like beginner, and then it changes color as you change the difficulty. So we basically went from beginner to like purple, which was like mid tier from like easy to hard.
You want to show
So
the
it was a-
camera? Your
Your
guns.
guns.
Your guns.
You're
Ah,
Nah.
Yeah.
This is for kids.
my
This is
For another
kids.
time.
It's
For
YouTube
another
for
time.
kids.
For
right
another
now.
time.
YouTube for kids.
Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm kidding.
any plugs?
Stream stupidity special.
Yeah.
You go to the gym,
Yeah.
work out.
Premium content, bro.
Yeah.
Premium
We
content.
just watch me gym.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was good though. It was good from the reception from the last one. We got a lot of suggestions on what to
Yeah.
talk about, right?
What did they suggest?
So basically, I asked on my IG. In case you guys haven't followed, it's Vincent Lay. So I'll ask questions. Why are you laughing?
Go, keep going.
So this is where so I'll ask for suggestions on my IG, and yeah, and I'll give $10 for those who offer the most interesting topics.
Did you
And
actually give them $10?
Yeah, I actually gave them $10.
Why? We're not making money.
Did you ask?
It's coming out of my pocket.
Did you
bro.
ask Did you ask them for their bank account or something?
Yeah.
That's kind of.
I mean,
you were joking.
no, legit. It was legit.
deliver a $10 note to
deliver
the
$10.
house.
Like, here's the thing: you need to like provide some sort of incentive for them to like take it, like do it, right? Because if you just like ask them, they're not gonna do anything.
Provide a punishment if they don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
What-
Like,
yeah.
Wait,
what's the
what?
punishment?
What was what's the punishment?
To punish every. I don't know.
What?
You publicly shamed them.
Like
Shame
on the
on the
podcast.
podcast.
On the bar.
Because you don't actually know who doesn't
Oh,
provide.
speaking of punishment, I was thinking of like, I'll just unfollow you if you don't.
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
It's like you
Is that really a punishment?
It's so stupid.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is stream of stupidity.
This people's stupidity. But anyways, we did get a lot of interesting topics. One of them actually caught our attention a lot. It was our failed dreams.
Our failed dream.
Yeah, that really stood out, and that was the winner, by the way. So if
Wait, there's
you're
a
watching
winner?
it, yeah.
What's the? Wait, how did you pick a winner?
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
true.
just found like the most interesting ones.
Out of how many?
Out of like
Out of
4.
3.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's a lot of suggestions.
Hey, if I didn't provide that incentive, bro, like no one's gonna give any
No,
suggestions.
You guys had a 25% chance to win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
$10.
$10.
But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah, keep them coming though. Keep them
yeah,
questions
keep them
coming.
coming, please.
And yeah, I think like, just the fact that we have a full group now, and we have what was it? We had. Is this better equipment? I don't know. It's like
Beginner.
Big-
It's beginner.
beginner equipment.
Our
do you
stands were supposed to arrive, but like we're just. If you notice us just holding the mics,
It's pretty jank, but that's okay. And
Yeah.
we still need to invest in the actual set itself.
yeah,
Mm.
still kind of
By the way, update. The painting actually dropped as soon as we stopped recording, right?
yeah.
Because we were like, we had a bet, right? It's like, oh, is it gonna fall down? And it fell down right as we stopped recording, so we
Yeah.
just kind of left it there. But yeah, I think like, yeah, we have better equipment. because Felix is
Felix
a
is our
nerd.
audio
the
guy.
sound wizard. So
Yeah.
he has
Wizard.
yeah. We all three of us is our own microphones. Well,
Well, he bought it.
had to buy yours. As in like just be part of the crowd, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean, I bought mine. Like,
Yeah,
He
that's
did
fine.
buy
Yeah,
his.
yeah,
We
yeah.
all had to
Myself.
say these
We
ones
all-
are $45.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's so good. But yeah, I think like we're so thankful that honestly I didn't expect, maybe it's because it's $10, but the fact that like people
Are
gave
engaging.
suggestions,
Are
Yeah.
engaging.
I'm just like wow, people actually care, and then
yeah,
you
only
just-
only because they can
Go.
win.
Incentive,
care
the
about-
incentive.
they
That's $10.
They care about getting paid.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. So we'll keep doing it. I think it was really fun. And I'm just glad that we have all four of us here now.
Yeah, I
So
mean, you know, fingers crossed that we can keep
yeah.
this momentum.
Yeah. We'll
like, as a
also
full team.
yeah, we'll try. I think one of the things that we found from the last podcast is that people were like, "Oh, we need structure."
Yeah.
Because we just like talked about random stuff whatever
Yeah.
for the episode. So that's why we have like questions now. So yeah, I don't want to stall any much more, but I was just like, wow. I felt like there was a progression
Yeah.
from you call it like our second pilot. It's basically our second pilot at that point.
Basically,
It's
that
our
last
second
week's
pilot
one.
episode to like it's just you see that progression.
Yeah.
I think that was cool. I don't know. I just wanted to say that.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you wanna
Okay.
go to the first
Failed
topic.
dreams.
What was
Our
the
failed
question again? What's the
dreams.
question
Failed
again?
dreams.
A failed,
Failed dream.
dream.
How far are we going back? Like, are we talking about just recently? Or-
Just anything in your life, like any
When I
like.
was 2 years old.
Oh yeah, what happened?
I
bro?
dreamed to be
be
a
1
Power
years old.
Ranger, and then I couldn't be a Power Ranger anymore because they don't exist.
I
Oh.
wanted to.
What do you want to be, bro, when you were 2?
But I don't even know if we can think back then.
Dude, I just liked Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
Did you want to be a Pokemon?
Or be a Pokemon master.
Trainer.
Our trainer? You didn't want to be the actual animal Pokemon?
I wanted to be
The
a
Pikachu.
Pokemon.
Hmm.
Nah.
Mm. Failed.
Dreams. How far though?
I mean, just anything
Should
that's
we-
like
the first one.
it doesn't just
Could-
anything that really stood
Oh,
out to
okay.
you,
I
like
think for
something
me-
that you really like worked hard towards. But
Work hard
Mm.
towards.
You're like, I'm actually like passionate about this, but it just didn't turn
Mm.
out the way how you wanted. Cause like the thing with like failure, right? It's really subjective. Like I
Yeah.
feel like, cause like let's bring last week example.
You laugh.
I don't know why I'm I don't know why I'm laughing at
his
this.
heart out right now. You
Yeah,
know?
bro, let him speak.
Sorry, I just heard failure is subjective.
Say failure is subjective.
Cause like
That's
let
true.
me bring an example, right? Cause
Alright,
last
yeah.
week for our podcast, like my definition of success was, alright, we need to pump one episode out. But your idea of success was like, oh, let's just get that setup done. Like for you, that's a win, right?
I didn't.
just
Call,
have
I
it.
wouldn't call it a win. I think.
But-
I think. It was,
You didn't have much of a high expectation in terms of like,
oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's not enough. Like we
Okay.
need to like get this episode out, or else I'll call that a failure. Like,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
So that's
okay.
why I mean that it's really subjective. So
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Fair
Why
enough.
don't you start then? Because you
Yeah.
seem like you have a better idea
Oh.
on what
Failed
failed
dreams are.
failed dreams.
oh, it's too many to count.
Too
bro.
many to count.
Oh my gosh.
My, do you wanna? Oh, do you wanna start with your vision board?
Oh my goodness.
Oh yes.
I'll try and find it, but if I do find it, I'll put it in the video somewhere.
Yeah. We'll put like a I
Like
don't know,
a
picture of
pop
it.
up.
The- just
but
for a
yeah.
second. Do you want them to all wait to composite and just read?
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So, for those of you guys who didn't know, like I was like right after high school, I was really into like entrepreneurship and like all that. So I was kind of like, I was like low key delusional a little bit. Because my
Delusional.
idea of success was like, oh, I have to make this much. Like, if you look at the vision board, it's basically like 20K a month. Like,
Oh my god.
At what age?
at like 18.
Okay,
19.
that's delusional.
Yeah.
Wait, how much can you get?
20K. yeah.
20K.
Doing what?
And then I was like having these like step by steps, like actionable steps, like how I'm gonna do that. Like I need to like go out there each week, reach out to this many clients and stuff like that. And of course, like
And how old were you?
18 or 19.
18. When you made it?
Client.
Huh?
When
What
you
are
made
you-
the vision board?
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
clients did you have?
Clients, like, what did you do?
So I was doing social media stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Back then, that was like the lucrative.
Did you make TikToks for them?
No, I do like Facebook ads and stuff like that. I
Facebook
know.
ads.
Yeah. I
Wait, so what do you mean?
like
What do you mean by Facebook ads?
like
Are you
basically
Mark
run
Zuckerberg?
ads.
Huh?
Run ads on Facebook for those people, like for businesses, like get for them to get more customers, get more like exposure.
Like banners?
No,
like
just
those
ads
like
themselves.
you know like those news feeds. Like
Yeah.
they have
Advertisements.
sponsors. Like sometimes you scroll through news feeds and then you have like that
Oh,
sponsored. thing.
okay.
So I do that back then.
Wow.
How
and
many
I-
clients did you have?
It was I had a few, but it was really like short term.
Few, as
Client.
in
I mean,
like 1 or 2.
Number?
around I'll say 5.
Oh,
That's
dang.
quite a lot.
Client?
That's
At
pretty good
18.
at 18.
Wow.
But I was getting paid chump change. Like sometimes I wasn't even. I was like
What
because I
was-
offered like free trials. So
What was chump change for you?
like
Well,
Like
if,
a
if,
thousand,
if
like-
he's talking about like, oh, I want to get 20K a month, so he must be like, well, what's chump change? Like, it's
500 a month.
oh, okay.
At 18, and that's not a part-time job.
500 a month.
That's pretty good.
It was
It's
good.
okay.
It was
It
pretty
good.
good
It's-
because
it's
like
chump
there's not much effort that you put in. Like once you have that thing set up, then
You
Just-
thought you were a big man.
yeah, I thought I was a big man. I was
Big
like,
man.
You're like,
I was like, Mom, I'm gonna retire you.
Mom,
change. Quit your day
I'm
job.
gonna quit my day job.
So
Yeah.
that's where the $10
Yeah.
came from.
Wow. $10 is from the
Yeah.
Facebook.
yeah. That's kind of what I've learned as well. Like you need to offer
Yo.
incentives and stuff.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But like this is one thing that I had in mind. It's not about that entrepreneur thing, but it was like back in high school. I was into dance a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah. And then
That's right.
like, it sounds stupid, but I wanted to be like an idol back then.
Was this also on the vision board?
K-pop.
Was this also on the vision board?
Nah, not
Become
on
a
the vision
K-pop
board.
idol?
That was before.
Become BTS?
Oh
I am BTS.
I am.
And then, yeah, I was like that was my thing back in high school. Like that was like, oh, I'm gonna, like I put so much time into it as well, like
Didn't you enter into like a
competition
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Mm.
I'll probably pop it up. If you guys, do you guys want to see?
Competition?
Yeah.
Wait, you have a picture of it?
Of K-pop.
No, it's on my YouTube. Like, it's not on my YouTube channel now, but I have it.
Is it like on the
unlisted.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll just
it's
show
like-
it.
It's like all dance.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
okay.
all dance.
We'll
stuff.
show you we'll show you like a compilation of
a
it.
combination
just,
of it.
just like on the screen
Yeah.
of his dreams.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. It's a long time.
That's it. And at what point did you? Because it's about failed childhood dreams, right? So
Mm.
at what point did you go like, you know what? Maybe I am not BTS.
I
or like,
guess-
you know what? Maybe I'm not Elon Musk or that kind of thing.
I feel like, oh, with the K-pop thing, bro. Of course, it's age, cause cause usually with like how they train
Yeah.
them to be idols and stuff, they
Yeah,
start
yeah.
from a really like young age,
Oh, wow.
like 13, like 15, and and that time I was already like 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's
Yeah,
not
it's-
really
it's over.
feasible. It's
Yeah.
kind of over.
And then the Elon Musk thing.
The Elon Musk, bro. I feel like that was really, it was a really toxic thing.
Speaking of Elon, I actually have your book right here,
Oh.
right now.
Oh, you actually have it?
Wait, what book? What
Look
book?
It's
is
the
it
it?
up.
Elon
Oh,
Musk
the
book. It
Elon
was a
book.
biography book.
Oh, yeah. I gave it to
Yeah.
him and he never
I've
read
never read it. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the book called?
Elon Musk.
Wait, is it just
It's-
called
I mean,
Elon
it's
Musk?
it's a biography, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it would just be like a, cause like
Like facts about
Yeah.
Elon
No, no,
Musk.
no. It's like his
I-
biography from
Loves
when he
that
first started out.
I
to
thought
become
it would have like
who
a
he is
really
now.
cool name, like
Dare memes.
Musk,
Damn.
or like
Musk?
or what? Like Musk,
Musk. Oh, okay.
or that kind of
Musk.
thing, or just like
Musk Elon.
well, big tangent. What would be the title of your biography, autobiography?
I don't know.
If you
biography.
if you were to come up with a title,
Pablo.
Pablo, like with a B.
Something different. They're like, who?
Who? Oh, that's how you get them.
Pablo.
That's how you get them.
That's
You-
how you get- confuse them first, and then you're reeling the customer.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
You miss. It's like, is that a misspell? And you're like, oh, whoa, who's
And
this
it's
guy?
like, psych, now I've got your attention.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
okay.
What about you, Felix,
Yeah.
bro?
What would be
My
the title?
biography.
Autobiography.
Felix.
Is it
Be
It's like Filipino people just
Bim,
like
Bim, Bimmy,
Bimmy.
Bimothy,
Bimothy.
Vincent.
Vincent.
The Vincent.
The
Vincent Lay.
It's like a series.
Oh my god.
The bubba.
The bubs. The
Yeah,
books.
Bring back the like bee meme, like the red like emote with the bee.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just the big B. Yeah.
That was the most random trend.
Yeah.
It's so funny though.
Yeah, it was pretty.
I still don't get why that was funny.
Yeah.
It just maybe it was just because it's so bold.
Yeah.
You like substitute it for letters that aren't even B.
Or B
Aw.
movie. No, I'm just kidding. That's not- The B movie.
Right, so Vincent, do you still think about that dream sometimes of like what you could be now if you follow that path?
In terms of the K-pop thing, I feel like I was really close at one
He was
point
actually really close.
Really?
Yeah.
because I was actually scouted by one of the companies.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By who? CJ?
Who?
By CJ? Is it
Who?
It was I'm not sure you guys know, but they were like these like like with accounting, right? You got the big three,
Uh-huh.
but also with the K-pop entertainment companies, there's a big three as well.
What's
Oh,
So I was
okay.
scouted by one of the big threes. I'm not sure if I can say it, but
I'm
I'll
sure you
just
can.
say it.
I'm sure
Uh,
it's fine, right?
who-
Is it fine?
So
Okay.
it's JYP Entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the company that
What?
manages
It's quite. It's
Twice?
Quite huge.
Wait,
it's quite huge.
really?
yeah twice.
You got scouted by JYP.
Yeah, it was back in.
It's
Boy,
pretty
there's
insane.
What
like
are you
a
doing
news-
here?
There's a news article. There's a news
What?
article.
What
bro.
happened? What happened?
You're in a claustrophobic room with three
Yeah.
stupid people
But
doing a podcast while you could be like, what was it?
dancing for
Oh,
butter.
dancing.
For butter.
Oh,
You
for
know,
butter.
the next-
oh my gosh.
Wait,
Nah.
no, for margarine.
Margarine. Sorry.
But yeah.
And that's like a different company.
No,
It's big
No,
hits.
it's
That's big-
BTS's song Butter.
No. But I mean,
Butter.
like
the
'cause
margarine
it's-
is a food itself.
No.
Like,
I mean, because the company that he got scouted by is JYP. BTS is big hits, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
it's
So
different anyway.
to give some context, artists that's like the famous artists that you see nowadays, Twice.
likey.
Yep, that's managed by JYP.
No, the
Um,
song.
Yeah, what? Okay.
I don't know the
Anyway.
new. I don't know the new ones. Like was it? I only know the old school, like Wonder Girls. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we all grew up with
Ayo,
that as
ayo.
well. Like,
Who?
oh my. Okay.
Basically,
Nobody.
well, to give context, like this side of the table is just like we're
We're clueless.
we're just
We
recluse
don't
about
know.
K-pop,
Yeah.
and then like this side
It's more just this
is
corner.
Wait, what do you mean?
bro. The fact I learned something from JYP. Wait,
Yeah,
so
it's on. Like they wrote a news article about it.
About you.
Yeah, I'll
Legit?
I'll
What
find
is
someone.
it?
I'll show it to you guys.
about
after.
you?
But
Like,
no, I was in it. But it's not about me entirely.
like
but I was,
picture.
yeah. There's a
That's
picture of
pretty
me.
pog.
what?
But yeah, I was almost scouted. Like I was
Yo,
scouted for like.
My entire like world is.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I told you guys.
No, you didn't.
I
No,
did.
No,
I
you
did.
didn't.
I
You
did.
never
I
told
don't
me.
think you've told us.
You've never
I told you
I-
guys during Nelson.
I think I'm the
Beach,
only one that knows.
Oh,
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
made what made you decline though?
Yeah.
No, he just didn't get to the
I
next
didn't
stage,
get
right?
to the
Yeah.
final stage.
Did you hit your head?
He was
Oh,
really, really
what's
close.
the process? What's the process?
So the way how it works is, so there's like it's like an interview, right? Think of an interview. There's like multiple stages.
yeah.
Like for me, the first stage is the in-person audition, right? Like at a public place, right? And then
Let me just go-
let's think about the acceptance rate of that. It's like usually like let's say there's 300 people that applied. Maybe like 2 or 3 go to the
It's
next
like
stage.
Harvard.
wow.
It's even worse than Harvard.
Is it?
Yeah.
K-pop, Harvard.
They're the same.
Yeah. So basically, I got through that round. The second round, it was kind of weird because they told me to come in person, like alone, to this dodgy ass building out in Albany somewhere. And then it was like basically this like warehouse thing, and it was just me, my mom, cause like they needed like a guardian as well, cause like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
12E Vincent.
Yeah,
I was like 16, around 16 at that time, and they were like these three representatives of that company, and they were like, yeah, three Jungkooks, yeah, basically.
Sorry.
So no, I remember it was like
It's just like in the audience, in the judges panel. Please.
oh, we're
You-
gonna
you-
see all the armies
entered-
in the
yeah,
comments.
yeah.
They're like, I canceled this
Yeah.
show.
No, it's like Jungkook like that from BTS is like in the middle, but then everybody else is called Jungkook. So you go to judges, hello, and it's like yeah, my name is Jungkook. Jungkook.
Alright, so I remember there was two girls. One
Yeah.
of them was the HR, like head of the HR, like in terms of like scouting and stuff, and one
Yeah.
of them was the assistant.
Mhm.
And then there's this one guy who was the New Zealand representative of that audition thing.
I
That
didn't even know JYP had a representative in New Zealand.
it was some dude. I still have his number, I think. But
The
maybe
dream is still alive. The dream is
I
still
still have the
dream
email.
is
I
still
still, I
alive. The
legit,
dream is still alive.
I legit still have the email somewhere.
Send them this the podcast.
Yeah, sorry, the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
your
like,
story.
all right. But anyways, it was kind of like they basically made me do everything, like just
When you say everything, what does
like-
that mean?
like singing, dancing, even modeling. You
Yo.
know,
Oh, I can see that.
they're like they would like
With the,
get me to
with
like
with the muscles.
no
the
like
flex?
I was
Ooh.
skinny back then.
This is
But-
when
Oh,
Um,
okay.
So they would like ask me to like have like front shots, and then they'll take side shots of me as well to make sure that I have good angle. Like not now. Now I'll be like they'll just
jawline.
they make sure I have that jawline, and then they just tell me to do things on the spot, like telling me to they told me to introduce myself and like languages that I know, and then they were legit
In Korean?
Nah.
Did they know you're like, oh, you can't speak Korean?
Yeah. But I was just like, cause they didn't ask me to prepare anything, right? So I was like, okay, I'm
They
just
want
gonna
to know
go.
your adaptability.
Yeah, and
your
then they just
improv
told me
skills.
to like, they just put me on the spot. So they asked me to sing. Okay, I think I sang "All of Me" by
John Legend?
John Legend.
The
So I
high
think that-
notes.
No.
Can you-
Give
can
us
you do
a.
you're so good. We're gonna
But-
get copy. No.
Yeah,
But,
we're actually getting
yeah.
copyright strike.
Yeah, and I thought after they told me that, I was like, okay, that should be enough, right?
Mm.
But then they're like, oh, now sing another song. I was like,
Did
Wait,
they,
what?
did they let you pick this time?
yeah, but that's the thing. I have to think of a song on top of my head because I didn't come
Happy
in.
birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
I can do birthday parties.
And, I think the second one was "I Want to Go Home" by Michael.
I think that's why they. You're going to the
What's
second
that?
round.
I wanna go home.
do you think like when you pick that song, you're like, okay, yeah, maybe not this one. Like, were you subconsciously you're just like, I want to go home.
I want to go home.
Just like,
No, at that point, I
you
was
wanna
I was
go
so nervous, dude. Like, cause they legit, I didn't prepare.
With four Jungkooks.
Yeah, with three Jungkooks, like the female Jungkook and the okay, maybe
Jessica Cook.
Just
Just go. Just go.
Anyway,
Alright, for you guys armies watching this, don't get mad. We don't have anything against BTS. We don't have anything against Jungkook, okay? We love BTS. We stand BTS.
I stand.
Alright,
I know their song.
alright, what songs do you know?
I know Butter.
Okay.
Butter. Yeah. I just said bugger.
Like it goes smooth like butter.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
See,
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
I know, I
Be
know,
safe,
I know.
be
Be
safe,
safe,
be
be
safe.
safe, be safe.
And what was the other song?
Oh, let's just stop. Let's just stop. Yeah, okay.
It's time to stop.
But
Wow.
yeah.
And so that was, and then I'm assuming after you did all of that, you just went home and that's it, and then you never got a call.
She gave me her card.
Oh, okay.
She gave me her like business card.
Did you get like a response after?
Like after a month,
Oh, what did they say?
yeah,
they're
what'd
like,
they say?
"Oh, sorry, you didn't pass." this
Well, how'd you
round."
feel
Unfortunate.
during that
How
time?
did you? Yeah.
I was like, bro, my dreams were crushed. back
Really?
then, yeah.
Oh.
It really made.
Nah, cause they like hyped it up so much. Cause like they brought my mom over.
Yeah.
They got her to look at some documents, and she was like, my mom was signing some stuff as well. So I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
okay, this is it.
That's crazy.
But then yeah, I feel like and then they told me to dance, like freestyle as well.
They tell you to jump, and you're like, how high?
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That legit blew. I feel like that blew all
Not
if
Felix.
bro,
all
Felix
our
knows.
stories. No. Like, how do we follow up on that?
Question is one.
Bro, I feel like if that
What?
happened, you would be like a really big star.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean,
learned something today.
I do
Yeah.
make this joke that maybe I'll be in like a boy group or something.
a
but-
boy group.
But that's the thing. Once you became a trainee,
Mhm.
it's another battle of itself. Cause like, you
There's
know,
a bunch of them to
Bunch
beat.
of the- yeah.
competing for like the spot. So it's not really.
Oh, you have to do that as well.
Yeah, you have to train you and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you need to have that personality. Like you, oh man, it's not worth it.
Man.
I mean, I guess it's JYP. Like every group gets famous afterwards. So I
You
guess.
you've affiliated with them then. As in like now you can say that like I've been affiliated with
Yeah.
with
I mean,
JYP.
kinda. I mean, that's how I start a conversation.
Really?
Oh,
With like
legit.
people who are interested in K-pop, I'll be like, hey, nah. Like back then, I thought that was cool, but now I'm just like, nah.
So you were like one person away from a K-pop idol,
I
because
mean,
you had interaction with the HR,
yeah,
and the HR had interaction with the
yeah,
Twice
Mm.
people,
yeah.
The twice
maybe.
people.
the Twice cast
The
members.
twice people.
I guess.
It's like it's in a like a twice dance practice. They're like, oh, there's a new kid on the block, and it's just like Vincent's face. But basically, what happened was we went from Vincent's amazing story about K-pop, and then we moved on to Pablo's dreams.
Of doing archaeology,
Yeah,
because I watched Indiana Jones one time.
just once.
No, I watched it a couple of times.
Okay.
You know, like it would have been fun just having like a brush and going to the desert and just like brushing things. Like I thought that was like the whole job. Like legit,
I want to brush rocks.
like just brushing rocks, and then you go out on adventures with like a bullwhip, and you can, you can
Which
you just-
actual Indiana Jones, and then you fight Nazis,
yeah, no, exactly. Like,
my
that's
God.
like a really exciting job to have.
and you ride on a horse.
Maybe.
Bro.
Ride on a camel, bro.
Bro, on a
Oh,
camel.
a donkey.
But to be honest, like my dreams change like every single day.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Like,
it still
oh, yeah,
does.
yeah,
It still does.
to this day. This still does to this day. Yeah. So like one thing about Pablo is that when you get bored,
Yeah,
you just start trying to claw at something, and like every day when we go on Discord, if you're bored, we know when you're bored because that's when you go like, guys, I want to do pottery. And
I want to pursue dance.
I want to pursue dance, and I'm like, oh yeah. You're bored, aren't you? And then Pablo legit, he goes like, yeah, I'm bored.
But I think the closest thing, it was back in high school. It was to do with beatboxing.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
or something along the lines of like doing performing arts.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was back in high school. Like me and my friends, we really wanted to join like a talent show. It was back in year 12, so we were probably like 17 to 18 years old.
Yeah.
And so like obviously I couldn't sing during that time.
yeah.
I couldn't play an instrument as well. So like what value can I bring to the team? So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's try beatboxing. So actually for like nearly a year or even like a few months, I was beatboxing pretty much every single day.
Ooh, he put
Every
in the
single
work.
day.
Every single
You
day.
wake up and you beatbox?
No. I just watch it. I just watch beatbox videos.
Wait, so you don't
I
practice?
No, I do
Beatbox every-
practice. I do practice.
Imagine you're practicing
But-
as just
I
watch
just watch people
That's
just
beatbox.
absorbs
I'm
it.
not absorbed. I hope I can absorb it.
photosynthesis.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was it. It was pretty intense actually. You know?
Yeah.
I felt like I knew it wasn't gonna be some kind of a career dream, but
Mhm.
more to do with like a hobby that you're really good at.
Yeah.
And then you can be like some kind of, mid-tier superstar in the beatbox community.
In the big.
Yeah.
So
Mid-tier.
did you want to like join competitions?
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, there was this competition called Swiss Beatbox.
Oh.
So it was in
okay.
Switzerland
Oh,
where they
okay.
beatbox. That's it.
No,
You're
that's
gonna go
pretty
to
cool.
Switzerland to
So you
beatbox?
saw you saw the fact it's like, oh, it's in Switzerland. Well, kind of
Well,
time to pursue another career.
Yeah, time to pursue another career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So it changes every time, Like a few weeks back, it was a saxophone. Yesterday, it was a violin.
It wasn't last week. It
This
was
is like
legit
right-
today.
right now.
Like
Oh, okay.
we had lunch. We had lunch before our podcast, and then what was it? He arrived in my house. Oh, like you guys arrived at my house early.
Yeah.
And I was just getting ready, and then
Uh-huh.
you were on my computer
Searching up
saxophones to rent, and you were, and then you were like, because Felix is like he's pretty well versed in instruments or just anything sound related. So he's just like, oh, which saxophone should I get? And I'm just like, oh, we're still here.
It's been going on for months,
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what?
No, but that's
Yeah.
no, because like there's some people who like dream big, but they don't do anything
Yeah,
about it.
exactly.
So
Honestly,
that's
I think
respect.
I'm just glad at least you're not just taking the plunge and just buying one outright.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
smart. That's
Because
smart.
that's gonna be like a glorified paperweight. And
Yeah.
like
it's
the-
quite expensive.
it's not quite expensive.
It's
It's
really
really
expensive.
expensive.
Mm.
And what was the alternative? It's like, oh, if I don't do saxophone,
It was going to be a cornet,
What the-
like the small trumpet.
is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Felix,
I have no
you
idea.
Was
wanna
it
verify?
cornet? Cornet
don't know what
or
it's called.
cornet?
I thought it was violin.
No.
No, you blow a violin.
You
no,
blow
no,
a violin?
No, I thought like if
So violins
no,
you play.
he said
No,
I-
I said violin as well. Then he said it was going to be extremely hard.
Yeah, yeah,
So I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay,
yeah, that's what I mean.
cornet it is.
Violins
Yeah,
a hard
yeah, yeah,
instrument,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
No.
So going through a lot of instruments.
Yeah.
Go-
Now, I've always wanted to play an instrument, but I've always found it like extremely hard just to keep up with it because I feel like the learning curve
Mm.
is just
It's really
Too
slow.
steep at
He
the
went
start.
to give some context. He went through 3 instruments.
Was
No,
it drums,
I thought
electric
it was
guitar?
two. It was two.
Sorry,
Two instruments.
it was 2 instruments.
Guitar and
and
the drums.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you went for bass.
No, I never did. I was just like considering.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because
Yeah.
you were thinking of buying my my drum kit.
Yeah.
And then that didn't never happen.
No, it never happened.
And then you went to
I
what
was
it,
given a free guitar,
a guitar. You went to your first power chord,
and then I stopped.
and then you stopped.
And then I stopped. I feel like that's why it's important to have like a teacher.
yeah, I guess
I think to a
At
certain
least-
degree, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
If
to
you
a
have no
certain
context
degree.
of how the instrument works.
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
But
Yeah.
hey, at least like the thing about beatboxing though, like going back to that beatboxing
Uh-huh.
story, is that even if you don't want to pursue it, at least it didn't cost anything.
Yeah, it's just your
You
mouth.
just use
your
your mouth.
saliva. Your
Okay,
breath.
that's
Oh,
one
God.
way.
Breath.
That's
Your
one way
breath,
of putting
your
it.
saliva.
Your breath.
Your throat, your muscle.
Your muscle. Yeah.
Um,
That was quite a lot. And we did do the talent show.
Did you guys win?
We came second
Oh,
for our
okay.
first one.
um,
We came dead last in our.
Oh, okay.
You're
Let's,
13
oh, yeah,
though.
let's not talk
I did,
about
yeah,
I,
that.
did,
yeah,
I
yeah.
did consider singing as well. I did consider it.
yes, because you did.
No, during that time.
Oh, during
as
that
well,
time,
During
yeah,
high
yeah,
school
during that
as
time,
well.
yeah.
Because I think my dreams were crushed.
On that last place.
No, not the last place because we were auditioning. And then I was singing throughout the whole audition.
Yeah.
And then the judges, they were like, so what, Pablo, what are you going to be doing? And then I'm like, did you not hear me sing?
Oh my gosh.
And they're like,
You were beatboxing the entire
no,
time.
I was singing the whole time.
Oh, no.
I was singing. We were singing Jason Mraz, "I'm Yours," by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just
How
like,
can you mess that up? That's such an easy song.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
pretty hard.
is.
No, it's not.
they're just,
Have you tried singing "I'm Yours"?
Doing it really well is kind of
Yeah, doing it.
yeah.
The scat part.
But like for the teachers to say like, oh, so what are you doing? Like,
No,
how
it was,
bad
it was,
can
it
it
was
be?
other students. It was other
Okay.
students as well.
I was like, okay,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh my
like how
gosh.
bad can it be for them to say
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
You know, like.
It's like that video. What was it? I'll try to put it up on the screen. But like that video of tequila. It was like America's Got Talent and someone singing tequila, but like the only lyrics is in the tequila song. Is just tequila. So he's just sitting there.
He's
just
wearing a
40
Spider-Man suit.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
wearing the Spider-Man suit.
my god.
It was on our chat, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
there's one. Was it back then
Like
as
the
well,
caption
in-
was like, "I pay $50
Yeah,
to see."
it was in America's Got Talent as well. But it was just like a karaoke machine, and then the guy's just like staring at this until a ghost was talking. It was like tequila, and everyone started going. Oh my god.
Tequila.
But those were just like not serious dreams. But I think the most serious one was back in primary,
Yo.
where I liked to draw a lot.
Mm.
I like to
Oh.
illustrate a lot. I had like nearly 100 different illustrations of Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
showed us, and you had the disproportionate Snorlax.
Disproportionate Snorlax. So I was still like learning during that time, and I love Pokemon, so I wanted to draw it.
Wow,
naturally.
just like Felix, you know. He wanted to be the Pokemon
Yeah.
trainer.
So I think that was like for the whole. That was like more than a year and a few months until I was showing someone my illustrations.
And
So
then,
I was around like 11
Mm.
years old during this time. Someone comes up to me, they're just like out of nowhere. No offense, but I think this person's drawings are better. You know,
Okay.
How old were you?
I was 11.
Okay.
I was 11. I was still a little bit fob,
Yeah.
so I didn't really speak English that well. You know,
So you didn't even understand what they
so I didn't understand. I only understood that they did not like my
Just
You
from
know?
their face alone. you know?
just from their face alone.
It
You know, it was like really unprompted.
Yeah.
Sag.
Yeah, so I was like really sad, and I think after that I have never illustrated.
Bro, it's always these people. They always just come crashing, like crapping on your dreams and be like, "Oh man."
Was it the John Cooks?
The free John Cooks,
free
bro,
John
they
Cook.
rejected me.
They rejected you 4 times. 4 times.
And there's
They
only 3 of them.
Nah, cause I remember like someone did got in, like cause they like post the results on their Facebook
like
page.
next.
Like
did
the
they
next
audition-
stage,
Did
right?
they message you that they got in?
No,
They
they have a
posted-
Facebook page.
They message you specifically saying, "Yo, bro, I got in. How about you?" And you're
No,
like,
no. I don't know. They kept it anonymous.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
They did say that someone did got in, but I just wonder who that is. Cause I feel like it was just me and this little girl who came after my
So you were like 16.
yeah, and that
And
girl
then that
was
girl
like
was-
11 or something. She's like young as, but bro, she's got skills. I was like, I'm telling you, maybe that's why, cause she's younger. I don't know if she got in, but
Maybe she's becoming like a big K-pop star.
yeah,
You don't
maybe
even know
she's
it.
Is she
yeah.
Lisa?
That's
my
what?
gosh.
That's a different
Oh,
company,
okay,
my
never
guy.
mind.
Maybe you know,
Wait, which
like
Lisa?
Itzy,
La
maybe.
Lisa?
Lisa from
That's
Blackpink?
Blackpink.
From Blackpink.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Okay,
YG,
okay,
bro.
okay.
Different
Oh,
company.
okay,
bro.
okay.
He just
They
just
just-
sourcing everybody.
Just any K-pop.
I
coming
feel like
out.
every single K-pop like fan is like
They're
is
so
going
triggered.
for your head right now.
They're like, all right, let's find this guy's like home address. I'm gonna dox his
it's
family.
Like, I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna tell his Pokemon drawings are trash.
Yeah.
I still have them, by the way. I still have all of them.
Wait, are you challenging them?
No,
Yo, I reckon if we ever make merch, we put those drawings.
yeah.
the,
The
original drawings.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
the disproportionate. Snorlax.
disproportionate
disproportionate stuff.
Snorlax.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the ditto.
But now that was like a long time ago. That was pretty much like over 10 years now.
Wow.
That was over 10 years ago. It's only recently that I started getting back into illustration,
Oh yeah.
into drawing.
You did a really good One Piece one.
I did. I
for-
feel like it is.
Yeah, and we might show a video of
Like,
you
a
holding the
picture.
jacket
Yeah.
and you like with your,
Yeah.
with your patented smile. That
Patented
ador-
smile.
That your adorable smile.
Oh,
man.
thank you.
I think like this is one thing that I noticed about Pablo is that when like he's just in the in a social setting, and he's like getting ready to take a picture. He does like smile, like he does preparation smiles. He goes like, and then
He does.
yeah,
eh?
yeah. So I'm like, just sometimes we're just preparing for a photo, and then you just see him in the corner, just like,
Bro,
He's
gotta
accentuating
you gotta
this, like-
stretch those mouth
Yeah.
muscles.
No, honestly though, I think I really like your smile is pretty candid.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
appreciate
Like, he's
it.
got the eye smile as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
like-
yeah, yeah. You like, yeah.
I used to hate smiling.
All
a
the
lot.
Asian girls, they're like,
Is that why you?
I used to hate smiling a lot.
Is that why you practice your smile?
No, because it was this was pre-braces.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I only smiled with like mouth closed.
Oh, cause you.
It was mouth closed smiling.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Man.
but it's only recent. Like, back to topic. Like, it was only recently I got back into illustrating,
Mm.
Yeah.
and I'm really enjoying it. Like, rediscovering like these old passions that you had is like pretty cathartic. Cathartic.
Wow.
What does that
that's
even
a-
mean?
It's like when you feel cathartic, the act of cathartizing.
Okay.
I think.
All right, let's go.
Yes, but you
Let-
feel
let-
good
let's-
doing it. Like
let's
you,
just-
like
let's
you
just
release endorphins.
Let's
I think.
rewind
yeah,
10
yeah.
seconds. Vincent asks, "What does cathartic mean?" And then you straight up looked at his face and said, "Oh, it just means you're cathartic about something."
Yeah, the act of cathar.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's
Alright.
that. You know. For those people who was told that they can't do something, try it now.
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. But anyways,
Just do
Just
it.
do it. Just do it.
Just do
as
it.
stupid as it sounds, bro, just do it. You know.
Yeah.
Just do
But
it.
anyways, bro, anyone else? Bro, Felix,
Yeah.
you've been
Dreams.
quiet this whole time.
Yeah,
bro.
because
guys-
you wanna.
Failed
We'll go around the
dreams.
table. Let's.
I wanted to get into esports at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, Osu.
Osu?
Osu?
Like,
Osu?
weren't you like the number one
In
player
New
or
Zealand,
something?
Yeah.
you were number one.
I mean, kind of.
Like, what do you
What
mean?
do you mean,
kind?
kinda? You were. You were like.
Okay,
top,
yeah, I
You
was.
said you were top one in New Zealand. You were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like number one.
I think like
But in the world, it's like 100 or something like that. You said.
it was like 150 where I peaked.
Man.
I think it was pretty funny
Is that what?
One
worldwide?
in the world.
in the world. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
damn.
insane.
Wait, how
But
many players?
now I'm like, I don't know,
1,000.
20,000.
3,000 probably.
3,000.
Yeah. Just
Ah.
from like
That's
DK.
Mm.
But I remember like grinding like CS:GO. And, like-
Ah, okay. That's what. You want to be a Valorant esports? You've been really good.
You
It
still
wasn't
have
even
time
really
now. You
into
have
it.
time
You've
now.
He's been into.
I have no
Valorant.
time now.
He does. Yeah.
No, but legit. Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's
You know how
why.
much like they get paid? Like,
Yeah,
They
he
get
does.
paid
He
just
does
to
get-
play.
Or
Oh.
just be a streamer.
oh yeah, bro.
I did want to stream as well.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you
Stream
have all that professional setups at home.
Yeah.
like-
I can probably still stream, but I don't know. Since I'm too shy.
You're too
bro, that's
On
why
a
this is
podcast.
practice. Bro. This is practice for
Too
you.
shy.
you
Yeah,
know?
this is your practice. Yeah, yeah.
become
yeah.
It's a very safe space.
VTuber. VTuber.
Wait, actually, no. That's not actually a good
Yeah.
idea. Actually,
Because there's so
Wait.
many filters
Yeah, 'cause-
nowadays.
yeah,
It's like a
it's on the rise. Like VTubers are on the
kinda-
rise right now.
not keen to VTube, but I want to try it out, but I don't want
Yeah.
to actually.
I'll model it. I'll model your
VTube.
VTuber avatar.
Wait, I mean, Felix does have a nice voice for it. I feel it.
Uh-huh.
He has a good setup. You know.
Cathartic's
Voice.
Oh my gosh.
No, I can actually vision it. Like, I can actually like vision it.
Want me streaming?
No, like the VTuber, but with your voice.
Oh.
Like
I don't know about
like-
that.
Yeah. I can see it a
I
little
can
bit,
see it a little
but I think just the streaming aspect. I would see you streaming.
Hmm.
Did you actually want to pursue at some point? You said you're esports, right?
Yeah.
Like you said CS:GO. Is
Yeah.
that like how far did that go?
I was not very good.
No. Did you join tournaments and stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
I joined tournaments for Osu.
Yeah, because
But-
you're good at it. Like, that's why you were like,
ever get prize
you're like
money?
top
Did
10.
you get
I-
prize money for it?
I technically didn't get prize money, but I got equivalent of $50 of. It's like the Osu membership because that's what they like.
There's Osu membership.
I thought it was
It's
a free
called
game.
supporter.
Oh.
It's a free game, but you get like extra perks.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's one of those.
Yeah. So I got $50 worth of that. And then I don't know. Like Osu as an esport just isn't a thing
Yeah,
unless you're like no, even if you're like the best, because your income per year is like 300 USD if you win the
If you
the World
it's
Cup.
very very
It's
niche.
300 for the
Yeah.
World Cup.
USD. Yeah, so that's like $500.
Yeah, it is not a lot.
It's
at
not.
all.
It's like him
it is-
making it in a month from his
Yeah.
From his
Oh.
20K per month
20K, yeah.
KPI.
Your vision board.
his
Vision board.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially what it's equivalent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, a year's
As a-
work versus a month's work. Damn, bro.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So like, but like, so you didn't. So you wanted to go to the CS:GO, but you didn't because of, or because you just didn't feel like you were good enough.
My computer sucked as well.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Not enough DPI. No, you were frustrated.
Not enough RGB.
Not enough RGBs.
I was like
you didn't have
playing-
your gaming chair.
My gaming curtain did not give me enough frames.
You didn't install enough RAM.
Yeah, because I used to play like 720p, like wait, it was like 720p on like a potato,
Wow.
running at 30 FPS that dropped to 10 when I like walk into a smoke.
So every time you go into a smoke, guys, cover me, cover me, cover me, cover me. You're just like,
So I could
you're
never
like-
use like utility or anything to like help me like
because you lag
with my game because I just lag too much. I can use like flashes because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
an instant,
Yeah.
but I could only play like the really light maps like Dust 2 or Mirage. If I go on like Cobblestone, you probably don't know
Yeah.
like CS:GO.
Is the castle
people-
one?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like super laggy, and I just like run 15 frames on average.
So people see you and they're just like,
It's like a PowerPoint.
No, they
It's
can
like a
see me
PowerPoint.
moving. I just can't see anything.
flash out.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh well.
I somehow managed to get to what was
Global
it?
Elite.
It was the double AK. It's like Master Guardian Elite, I think.
okay.
It's
Yep.
like
We know those.
slightly above average. Yeah.
Is like translating those skills right now because like you're playing now like Valorant
Yeah.
a lot. Do you think was just like you're like, oh, did you have a inkling where you're like, oh my gosh, maybe I should try Valorant
Like,
this
what
time?
if? Like,
What
what
if?
if?
No.
No, okay.
Like-
okay.
Sorry, burping. Thanks, bro. So, no, I just find Valorant fun, I guess. Yeah,
It's
it's
just
more of
Overwatch-
a just a
Overwatch
entertainment
Ah,
type
yeah,
of
yeah.
game. Yeah, like my skills from CS:GO definitely transfer over, but it's like
Isn't it just CS:GO?
it's
It's a CS:GO with Overwatch stuff.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like it's like MOBA meshed with a
Yeah.
first person tactical shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, honestly though, like Riot, for some reason, like Riot's a pretty good game company, but for some reason, I'm like, wow, they should go into like the music industry. Like every single, like everything, every advertisement do I see
Yeah,
from Riot or all their games are just like
Yeah.
they have their own songs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember like in the YouTube comments like, oh wow, it's like. Riot's a pretty good music company. They should make
Yeah.
games.
No, there's like people like clowning on Riot for like making games because they're like all the other media types of things that they make are just way better.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, people
Arcane.
like Arcane. I haven't actually seen it yet, but
It's
I heard
really
it's
good.
really really
It's
good.
top tier.
They're like music stuff,
Yeah.
like music
Didn't they do like a
that
collab
go with their
with
games.
They don't do collabs for a lot of K-pop
With
stuff.
K-pop, yeah.
Yeah, they
yeah.
did with K-pop. They did with Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, Imagine Dragons. For
Oh,
Arcane.
that was the OG.
Yeah.
That
Man.
was pretty cool.
Well, what was that? Was that like your child, your dream of that, or did you have something else?
In like
Oh.
high school, I really wanted to esports. Let me think. I don't think there's anything else major. Like it was mostly just streaming, esports, maybe YouTube. Like being a YouTuber, like.
Oh yeah.
You know, I
This
used
is-
to like
yeah,
watch.
yeah, this is close, this is close.
VTuber.
This is close.
I used to watch so much like Minecraft, and I
Oh,
wanted to be
yeah.
like a epic Minecraft.
You want to be a Minecraft speedrunner?
Minecraft speedrunning wasn't even a thing till like
Man.
until like Dream happened.
Yeah. Or just speedruns have
Yeah.
just taken off now.
Yeah.
I watch it when I go to bed.
Watch
just
speed
Just
run.
speed run going to sleep.
Isn't it
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like
Yeah.
stressful watching someone do a speed run right before
Oh,
you sleep?
I do. I watch Elden Ring speed runs where they kill all the bosses,
Yeah.
and it's 9 hours.
Oh my god.
So basically, I just put it on the side of my bed, and just go like just watch it, and then I just doze off to sleep.
You wake up and it's still
It's
going.
still fighting
still
you.
going.
And I wake up, it's like, oh cool, and I just pause it, and I'm just like, I'll save it for the for the next one.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was about it. I don't know.
Your failed childhood. Oh man. Well, everybody has like something like interesting. For my childhood dreams, I didn't really have any that much.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just kind of like, I was just trying to, how do you say, just kind of trying to get through
through
school,
life.
get through life,
Just going through a lot.
I was going through a lot. No, I think it was just like I was just like bombarded with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Or options, and I'm pretty indecisive, so I'm just like, I don't know. I'll just try everything. Oh, I did have wait, what? I did have a season where I was trying when I was like 10 years old, I wanted to be a world-class cricket player.
Oh.
Did you ever
Okay.
play
Oh.
cricket?
I played cricket.
I wasn't
played
expecting
I
this.
played cricket for an entire year, right? And like, okay, here's the story. So basically, I joined cricket because I don't know, I just like to hit things with a bat. And there was no baseball team.
Okay.
Or there was, I think there was, but I just wasn't aware of it at that point.
Yeah.
Because there was a cricket club next to my house.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
you saw.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
driving
Yeah.
over here. So I was like, okay, let's just join that. So I joined it, and I was just like, what the heck is this? What is happening here? Well, how do I play cricket? There's so much gear that you have to get. But then, so I played it on my first game, and in my first game, I did pretty good. As
Yeah.
in, like, I'm like, oh, okay, don't worry, the punchline of this story will come later.
Okay.
But basically, I was really good. I was pretty good at this, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I found something that I'm good at.
Hmm.
So there was a time when I just consumed everything cricket related.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got
Did you watch like mainly just Indian cricket
no.
players?
I
Are they like the best?
I think when I was they were the best.
Yeah,
but
they were the
I
best.
was looking
They're
at
the
Black
best.
Caps most of the
Oh,
time.
yeah,
You know, because patriotism. Let's go.
Yeah.
So so I watched the Black Caps all the time. Had like favorite players and stuff like that.
True.
I think it was I forgot what his name is. It's been so long. That's why. I did a Stephen McMillan.
Ronaldo?
Something McMillan. That's all I know. But he was like a batsman or the guy that hits a lot or the position that hits a lot. And I was like, oh, I want to be that guy. So I consumed everything cricket related. And then every time I always tell my mom like, oh mom, can I buy cricket stuff?
Oh wow. Man's invested.
Yeah, because I
huh?
was invested. And then we went to like garage sales and stuff like that to find cricket stuff. Or we went to like
The OG.
we went to like like sports stores like
Yeah.
Sterling Sports, Rebel Sports, or whatever. And then I always remember what I remember from this was every time I bought something, I just wear it for the
Yeah.
entire day.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like
So you wear the helmet.
so like for example, if I had a helmet and I bought a helmet, I just wore it and I just went around the house like just wearing it. like it felt like I was ready to go
yeah.
to play cricket at any point. I was
Just
just
holding
like,
a bat, just like around the house.
yeah, legit. I was just I remember when I got my first bat, I was just like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, this was really cool.
Oh, okay.
And I just like practiced like my hitting all the
Oh,
time.
yeah, so this is where I see all these marks came from. Okay, I'm kidding.
Oh, it's not
I'm
that.
kidding,
But I'm
kidding.
pretty sure like I do still have cricket gear and stuff like that.
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
Yo.
But I used to, cause like I got like the cricket balls and I practice like fielding, all that stuff like that.
Mm.
I always tell I ask my mom or my dad like, oh, can we go to like the nets?
Yeah.
And then like practice hitting and stuff like that. And they throw me a lot of balls so that I can like hit them. I was pretty invested. Yeah, and I just wearing all this stuff as I go. And then the next year came.
Yo, what happened the next year, bro?
So I played the year after,
Yeah.
and then I realized something.
What?
I was terrible at cricket.
Oh,
And then
no.
so I was terrible.
Oh,
So
no.
I did not hit any I didn't score anything. I didn't like what was it? Hit any wickets or
Yeah.
whatever. And I was like, what's happened? Why am I so bad? And this is when it hit me.
Yeah.
So last year I was in a division that was lower than me. So I was 12.
Okay.
I was 12 or like 10 or like actually yeah, I was 12 when I joined
Yeah.
or when I played that season. The minimum or the average age of people playing in that division that year that I started was 8.
Okay.
You were like, oh.
And like
Bro,
10. So I was just older than them, and I was
Yeah.
just like basically the equivalent of like when you have you seen like those videos of like NBA players versus normal players?
Yeah.
Like that was basically me because I was just like I was just taller than them, and I threw harder than them. Cause like like just
Wait,
just
you
the-
didn't know how old they were back then?
No, I didn't.
What?
who put you in that team?
My mom. And or like they cause I came to New Zealand like what was it as an immigrant, right?
Yeah.
And then like when I joined, because the curriculum is different in Indonesia than to New Zealand.
Mm.
When I joined anything, they would put me in a grade below
Oh, okay.
kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Or sometimes higher. Basically, they would I
Yep.
wouldn't be with people that was the same age as. And then so in the cricket thing, it was the same. So I didn't realize, and I was just like just smashing these kids. I'm like, oh my gosh! I was getting like I was getting points.
Who's
I was,
next?
I
Who's
was
next?
I was just who's next? I was just like, and then the next year came, and I was just like, I was so bad. I was just like, what happened? And all my dreams just got
Oh,
demolished.
no.
Yeah, I think yeah, that was the point where I was like, yeah, maybe I'm not as good. And then I just kind of packed up all my stuff. I'm just like, yep, time
Shut it in the
to give
closet.
up. It was there was a moment actually. I had a cricket game, and then
Yeah.
my mom, wakes up in the morning to take me there, and I just basically said, Mom, I don't want to play anymore. Like, and then legit,
Oh,
I was
boy.
like, well, I don't want to play anymore. And then I was like, yeah, I don't, I'm just not gonna go. And then
Yeah,
my mom's
yeah.
like, oh, we already paid for it. Let's go for it, kind of thing. Because my mom was honestly, I think she saw my enthusiasm, and
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, because she never saw me being really enthusiastic about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So she was just pushing me to go, like to a degree where I'm just like, no, Ma, I really don't want to. I think my grandma was staying with us at that time,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
my grandma was just like, to my mom like, it's like, Mom, it's okay, you know what? It's okay. Let's just let him stay. Because
Yeah.
I was like at the verge of tears because I was just like, I don't want to go anymore. And then like it was just like so bad. Man, I was like that was an interesting part of my life. I did what was it? My skills of just like from cricket I actually translated a lot when I was in to high school, and like playing bad sports and stuff like that. And then like people like sometimes ask me like, oh, Tim, are you so good at like hitting the ball? I'm like, oh yeah, I used to play cricket. And then like just flashbacks.
Oh,
I'm just
no.
I'm like
Oh,
Unfortunate
no.
sons.
yeah, it's like I'm just like, oh man. But yeah, it was. I think I was like, it really improved my hand-eye coordination. Not to like to a degree where I'm like, oh, I'm the best, but I
Yeah.
can like at least have high hand-eye coordination to, like a normal person. Because
Yeah.
I think before I had like no hand-eye coordination, and I think like playing in that sport made me much more active. So I'm just thankful for that. But just like it's just so funny. Like looking back, I go, man, wow, how did I not notice they were like 8 years old or
Yo, you should be able
Yeah,
They're
to
like
yeah.
half
right?
your size.
Yeah, they're like half
that.
my
They're, like,
size. I'm like
shorter than you.
I
Like,
was just like, wow, maybe they're just not eating enough, or
you're just
The
too tall,
majority
you're
of
just too
them
tall.
are
yeah,
short.
I just like majority of them. Because I think like when I went to like the games, right? Like I had players that were like really really tall. So I just thought like, oh yeah, maybe it's
Outlier.
just, maybe
Outlier.
they're just outliers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or I thought it was just like, oh yeah, it's just
everyone-
maybe it's just the same. Because I don't go around in my team. It's like, how old are you? Or how old are you? Kind of thing. I just kind of But yeah, that was really funny. Yeah, that was. Does that count as a failed dream? I think like for me, I didn't necessarily want to be like a world class cricket player.
Yeah.
But I think like just like you, right, in the sense of that that K-pop opportunity, you were just like, oh, if it happened, you're like, wow.
That would have been a dream.
No,
That
but
would-
for me, that was my dream.
Oh, that was your
dream.
okay.
I was like, bro, I have my eyes
Yeah.
like,
I
tunnel visioned and
I guess for me it was more so kind of like, oh, maybe this could be something.
yeah.
It didn't wreck me, but I think like retelling the story to you guys now, right? I'm just like, wow, I was an idiot.
Oh my gosh.
You lost one game and you're like, nah, time to
Yeah.
pack up my
No,
stuff.
I
and-
lost like multiple games.
Okay.
I was like, I was basically benched. I was
Oh,
benched. Wait,
no.
no, we don't have benches in cricket games, but we're just like, all I knew was I was always put like last
Yeah,
in the team.
Oof.
Or like there's like a batting order, right?
Yeah.
Like baseball, and I was always like the last one
Yeah, yeah.
because they're just like, yeah, at that point it's okay. Just go. It's like that. Just go out there, champ, and do your best.
Oh my God.
Kind of like that. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's true.
Bro, you know what this
Wow.
reminded me of? Like, have you guys seen Chicken Little, the movie?
Yeah. I
Were
was
you Chicken
I
Little?
was
That's
I
a
was
song.
Chicken
Okay.
Little, man.
I'm
the-
just chicken.
The sky was falling.
The sky was full.
But this time the sky was my dreams falling.
Oh no.
Nah, I think yeah, for sure, man.
Damn, that was. Thanks for sharing, guys. Like, damn.
I think I learned a lot about like each and every one of you.
yeah.
Like it was especially legit the K-pop story
That was
was the
that was
highlight.
something new.
for sure.
That was new.
I think like because for me and Pablo, you never told us this story.
Yeah.
I think
Because I
like,
wanted to. Like, I even like the email. Like, I was trying to find the email where they said they rejected me. I deleted it because I don't want to remember.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Take it out.
That's why I didn't say anything about
Bro.
it. 'cause-
wow.
Especially now, like, K-pop is so popular that if you're like affiliated to it somehow, like
Yeah.
you're automatically like cringe
Put
or
on your,
like
put on your CV.
yeah, or like you listen to K-pop, what the like disgusting. Like, I don't know.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Like it's worse than weebs. I feel like Koreaboos get treated worse than weebs. I feel.
Really?
No, anime is more like
I-
accepted. Right?
I feel like anime has become more mainstream
Yeah.
a little bit.
but K-pop's still like
K-pop's pretty mainstream.
I guess now, but still people still get hated on for it. I guess because some Koreaboos are pretty.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
for sure.
Questionable.
It's very
Questionable.
very questionable.
Have you? I saw this video of this girl when BTS didn't win like the Grammys,
Yeah.
and like Lady Gaga took the award.
Okay.
She went on Twitter and she started like voice recorded, like literally defriending like Lady Gaga and stuff. She's like, oh, bro, I'm gonna come over your house. I'm gonna beat your ass. And then you like and all that.
Why?
I stand that.
I stand. I stand.
And
Army.
especially like
Army.
there's one thing I feel like Twitter is like where you see like these K-pop fans like come into light. Because like you see these like this was one trend where like you see like sad news, like let's say like someone died,
Yeah.
and then you have like these like comments like sad but Stan Luna or something like that. Stan blah 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 blah. And then they'll have like these webcams, like those fam cam videos of like the members dancing and stuff. I'm just like, why, bro?
Maybe
It's
you know
so
what?
weird.
Maybe you did dodge a bullet.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
maybe it was like a
Like you could have achieved your dream, but at what cost?
at what cost?
Got
my
weird
God.
At what
people
cost?
following you.
Yeah, I mean, I was bullied for it back in high school
For being that good.
no for liking K-pop.
Oh,
like,
okay.
like I was like year 9, and like I was like getting
I feel
crapped
at
on.
that time, like,
Because back then it
people
was just Psy,
had a
right? Psy was
bad-
like,
yeah.
yeah, it was just
Mm.
Gangnam
K-pop
Style.
had a bad rap.
Mhm.
Yeah, so for those of you watching this, yeah, that's right.
What?
That's right, what?
That's right. What?
You say that K-pop's gay? Ooh, they're dominating the charts, bro. Like BTS, bro. Yeah, get right.
I stand.
I stand, bro.
I stand.
You stand.
With-
I know some of you guys are watching this.
I stand with Jungkook.
I stand with Jungkook, bro.
The three Jungkook.
The three Jungkook.
Bro, this is Jessica Cook.
But anyways, but yeah, just
yeah.
a side note.
Oh,
very
boy.
I think
tangent.
I think that's that should be we were gonna go through another question. But I feel like we
have way
at least one thing that's good about the recording always stopping is that we know how long we've been recording, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it stopped twice.
So like
So
it's
been
been over an
hour.
hour.
It's been an hour. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if we can fix this because we lost some juicy stuff the first time we stopped. And the second time we stopped.
No, but we still got the audio.
We still got the audio. What, we just put a picture of Pablo's immaculate face.
No.
A smile. And then have the audio play. Yeah, it was fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's I think, man, the questions really do help. As in like
They
the
do.
topics.
Yeah.
it really does
Yeah.
Yeah.
make
Alright,
it make
final like messages for those who might be like, going through that phase of like
we're not
chasing their dreams.
we're not therapists. We're not
They're
One piece of advice: try to revisit some things that you enjoyed as a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
Like
a good one.
Pokemon.
Like
Like
Pokemon.
Pokemon,
Or just play Os again.
Os.
Play Osu again.
Osu.
Play Osu.
Osu.
Then you can be top 10
Mm.
or top
Yeah.
or number 1 New Zealand.
Like something I kind of wanted to go through with you guys is like, if you guys had like unlimited resources, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you be doing? What would you pursue? But we don't have time for that.
I
now.
don't know.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
another.
Maybe
topic
that's
for
another
another
Yeah,
podcast,
podcast, but-
maybe that's something you can consider as well.
Ooh.
What would you pursue?
Comment down below. Let us know.
Comment down below.
Comment down below what you would pursue. And it's like I want to pursue
Jazz.
I want to pursue what was it? I want to meet Jungkook. I want to meet those 3 Jungkooks and apply for
JYP.
for JYP.
So you can meet Lalisa.
Okay,
The
different
Lisa?
company.
Oh, what?
What? Did you just create another idol called Lalisa?
No, that's Lisa. Lisa. That's her full name.
Lalisa.
Who's Lalisa?
Lalisa. Lisa from Blackpink.
Oh, okay.
That's her last.
It's
that's
her. It's her
name.
full name, Lalisa.
Yeah, Lalisa.
So her first name, La.
Yeah,
La-
L.A. Lalisa.
That sounds cathartic.
Kind of reminds me of the word sesame.
But anyways,
Oh, sesame.
Like sesame.
but yeah,
The same. Oh, I wanna finish off on what was it?
Huh?
We were driving here.
Yeah.
So what was it? We like we listened to J-pop.
Yeah.
And then we had what was it? A band that we all share we liked called Yoasobi.
Oh no.
Yoasobi. And then what was it? Pablo comes in like a hawk and goes like, "Yeah, I like Yoasobi."
Yoasobi?
I'm just like, wait, have you been calling it Yoasobi this entire time? I was like, yeah, in my head.
Yeah, in my head. Like no one's found out.
Getting exposed.
Getting
Oh
exposed
no.
again. Lalisa. How did you know her full name's Lalisa?
because she made a song.
You got called Lalisa.
It's called Lalisa. That's one of her songs.
Wow, you know more K-pop than me.
like butter.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
technically it's in English, but alright, whatever.
Oh my gosh,
It
this
is
pronunciation.
Butter.
Oh
But yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should probably call it there.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, for sure. I think like
Still improving.
put more topics down as well. It
Please.
really
Yeah.
helps us.
Yeah, and to win $10, you know, you
Or just help us out.
$10. Yeah. Topics would be appreciated. And yeah, I feel like it's a lot more fun with the 4 of us for sure.
Yeah.
I think like yeah. Oh yeah, how was for Pablo and Felix,
Yeah,
how did
for
you
in
find
person?
your first in person?
I feel like it's a lot easier to talk.
It's it feels more natural because you can tell
Yeah.
you can tell like from their facial expressions.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's no latency between when people are talking. So it's like
Yeah.
when you hear someone stop talking and then you start talking, but
Yeah.
then they technically talk at the same time as you, but because their like audio transmits to you later on.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you just start talking at the same time.
For
It's
sure.
like,
For sure.
Well, I enjoyed this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That was so much fun. But yeah, I think we could probably end it there. Hope you guys
Yep.
enjoyed.
Yep.
And
See
yeah,
you
we'll see you
guys
guys
next week.
next week.
Alright,
Don't
Or
put too
next
much
time.
We'll see what
expectations.
happens.
We'll see
yeah.
what happens.
Yeah.
See you guys on the flip side.
Bye.
See you guys with
Bye,
some
friends.
some mic stand.
Be
Mic-
cathartic.
Big
Be cathartic.
Oh my god.